Hey everybody. Well, I hope we all are enduring, and you know what? Just no matter what, don't let Satan rob you of your joy, which is your strength. Help you endure as we're in this race. We gotta take it at our pace, and that's a word for me as well as many others. There's so much going on, and I'm just gonna kind of crunch it down because I know attention spans. But if I do it in as far as biblical proportion is concerned, everything is really, it just doesn't come out right all the time. We're seeing that these things are happening. So let's start with the fact that, well, as I left in the description box in the last video, we see that our Prime Minister from the UK is American born and has a Jewish mom, which makes him Jewish. Now, following that, let's say that this next, planned event is happening, and along with all the other chaos in the world that we don't focus on. We focus on things above, because this is all happening, and we knew it, and we know it. We just have to be cautious, wise as serpents and gentle as doves, at the same time as reacting to some of the craziest things we've ever seen, right? That's okay, just laugh. Just laugh at it, because this is the new norm, y'all. We're just enduring. We're passing through. This is not our home. But we've seen the planets line up. We see that also during this moon event that's going to be lasting 3 days, we've got the moon and Saturn doing a conjunction. That kind of God and Satan? What? I don't know. Spiritual warfare? I don't know. I'm just saying. So anyway, I'll leave that link again in case you all missed it in the community. Alright, so then I was at Boris stepping down, right? Or the PM of the UK. Or did he? That would be my other comment. Like I said, this is just my opinion though. But I think somewhere we're seeing the countries that are forming up against Israel, as in Psalms 83, actually kind of sort of come together. If we look at the Lord and say, oh God, you're so cool because of what you're doing and how he's doing it, right? Who would have thunk? Only God. So then we see, and I've always said eyes on Turkey, right? Oh, wow. Happened to be stepping down himself yesterday. Like I tweeted that for those of y'all, my Twitter friends. So, again, the same question. Or not stepping down. I don't know. Things are, anyways, that I've always had that saying. They say these things, but it's up to God whether they follow through. Okay, so let's go to another event that's happened already, or actually a couple. Let's throw two in here. We saw, on what date of all things, right? The collider that happened to collide with the God particle up there, because somebody's wanting to play God, and you know what happened to the last guy that did, right? Anyways, since that's happened, we knew that portals, things are happening, so I put another video in the community that links the encounter that I had, and a lot of the things that I have to say about it are pretty much what our brother Scott feels and thinks about them as well, and knows about them. That's the other thing. So if you want to check out that video, it's in there. And it's not that you may ever see one, but they're here, okay? That's the point. As in Genesis is spoken, it's written. And then we see, after, this opened, we see all this other strange stuff happening now. The perplexity on Earth has certainly increased, and quite send the sun that's doing all kinds of crazy stuff, which is sending lots of energy to the Earth, which affects us as well as everything else. My goodness, I'm just using this as an example But, Texas under a water ban right now. I'm under a water ban. I can water 2 days a week. And after 6 and before 6. So it's great. It's a control thing. And um, it's so hot, but the trees and the plants are dying in the grass. And that's a shame. And, having to pay the extra bucks is, the way it goes right now. But, they're making things come down. So that looks a little good, right? All right, so you get the drift with all this. But if you look at that link about the moon, the super moon of all things, the second of this year, 2-2, what? I don't know. Everything kind of connecting for me, and I'm very, very shocked that I'm so calm saying all this after the day that I've had. Oh, you know what? I couldn't do it without Jesus. Not a second. Oh my goodness. And I only can give him praise, and give him joy, and give him honor, because that's what the enemy wants right now. He wants to rob us of the ability to do all those things and keep us so preoccupied and so stressed out. And they're showing, horrible commercials of, for those who watch the boob tube. I should have my sarcasm sign right. To scare everybody, the in case of, it just reminded me of my days of grammar school, when we used to play hide under your desk or line up in the hallway by your locker, stuff like that. And or when they went and did it for the daily, monthly thing or whatever. Just like we have the sirens and stuff now. But there's something coming besides Jesus, which is the something. But there's something coming that nobody wants to be here for. And the only way that some are going to get to know is if we tell them. And it's a free gift. We knew that. And we found out that there was no strings attached. Not only that, but amazing stuff happened. And don't look at the situation, the event, more so than you look at the relationship on who you're going to spend eternity with, each other and Jesus. It's going to be amazing. So saying that, I'm going to bow out of here and say that this is Debbie from Texas saying peace out. I probably have left some stuff out, like I said. Always look in the description box in case something is enlightened to me as I'm uploading. And bear with me at the same time as I endure. Maranatha, everybody. Let's keep looking up, because the King surely is coming. Peace out.